Hello friends! I added another video to the Infernoble Knight series to answer your frequently asked question. Should I play Millennium cards with Infernoble? If you're new to learning this deck, short answer, no. It is already a difficult deck. This makes it even more difficult. But if you already have these cards, or you have enough dust for crafting, you should consider adding them to your deck. Millennium cards give you a lot of options. I don't recommend them to beginners because they are hard to evaluate. But extra ammo is always good when you know what you're doing and why. I have listed the most frequently forgotten points for you when playing the Infernoble Knight deck with Millennium cards. You can also see the deck I used on the side. When doing the standard Infernoble Knight combo, if we want to search for Millennium cards, we definitely need to play Battling Boxer King Dempsey. The reasons I wrote that we should not always go for this. 1. Weaker against hand traps. 2. We will need to spend Renault's effect to add Grief Tablet. 3. We need one special summonable card to use the full power. So technically, it is a 2-card combo. Also, considering the cards we remove from the extra deck, when we get relatively bad hands, we are limited in what we can do against them. Although drawing more cards may reduce the probability, I think it is annoying to be forced to give up in bad hands. Now I will briefly show a few combo examples. In this example, ignore the Golem in my hand and just think of it as a card that I can special summon, like Fireflint Lady. I will show you how to bridge it to the Millennium engine with the standard Infernoble Knight combo, and we will make a very powerful end board. As you can see, I do not forget to send a Grief Tablet to the grave with Isolde, because in the pure Infernoble Knight combo, we send Phoenix Gearblade and Angelica's Angelic Ring, plus 2 situational equip spells to the grave with Isolde's effect. If you have Renault, you don't need to summon Dempsey. But if you want, you can XYZ Dempsey. Send Rixie Ardetto into the grave and special summon him with Durandal's second effect in the later stages. Don't forget this depends on your hand and how good you are at the Infernoble Knight deck. Pay attention to the order of what I do here. If you do it wrong, you will mess up huge. Using the Grief Tablet, we can get rid of the Promethean Princess's Firelock. It doesn't matter which card you add here. If you want to do Synchro, you can also choose the level that suits you best. Because we will make Doomed Dragon with the ones we put back row. But if you want, you can add Golem, which is level 6, and then find a level 4 tuner to somehow make Baron. We can't summon Photon Lord at that moment, but we can definitely equip one with Infernoble cards while comboing, and then go to Doomed Dragon from there, which will help us to XYZ summon the Photon Lord. As long as we don't lock ourselves as warriors. This is a stronger inboard than the standard inboard we made without the Millennium cards. The difference between this and standard is, this one has 3 more monster negates than standard, but 1 less spell/trap negate. Now I will show you how we can make a full combo using only Millennium cards. This time, I will show that with a not-so-good hand, I can actually make a full standard combo if I have a warrior card in my hand, regardless of the Millennium card. In this way, I wanted to show that even if I add 6 new cards to the deck, it does not decrease my chances of making a standard combo that much. Unfortunately, since I will warrior lock myself at this stage, I won't be able to evaluate the cards on the field well. But if I had Diabelster or Oliver, for example, I could make 1 Photon Lord with this field. Even with a very good hand, I can make the inboards I showed at the beginning. Still, if this round doesn't end, I can heat things up with Doom Dragon in the second round. It's a small detail, but if you look at the field, I can't destroy the card I want on the field without using a negate to make room, because my back row is completely full. Thank you for watching my video up to this point. If you like my videos, please subscribe. To summarize what I said in the video, Millennium cards are not win more cards. They're a group of support cards that turn the Infernoble Knight deck into a Swiss Army knife. They make it functional and powerful, and if you want to take risks, they make the full combo very powerful. However, they make the deck much more difficult. Every mistake you make costs you a lot, and if you're not an expert in using the Swiss Army knife, you will tear your hand to pieces. That is exactly what Millennium cards do. However, if you have any Millennium card except Shield in your opening hand, you can protect yourself from Nibiru by making a Photo Lord in the worst-case scenario. I hope this video was also useful. If you have any problems, do not hesitate to write in the comments. I try to respond to every comment I read in a short time. Stay healthy and with love. See you in my next video.